We're counting down the days to BreyerFest. I thought that it would be really fun to go through all of the special runs, event models, and different horses offered at the festival. Give my feedback, just talk about them, and hang out. Hey everybody, it's DeeJayBe. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Darynn. This is DeeJayBe Studios. I will say that I am attending the in-person BreyerFest 2025. I'm just getting really hyped about BreyerFest. It's like encroaching super quickly all of a sudden. We're gonna go through the models and have some fun in the process. So on the Breyer website, there's a couple of large buttons showing you what to click on, and we're gonna just go from the event models up. If we click on that, it's gonna take us right into it. Well, bam, boom, we're starting with the celebration horse. This is Tightline. He is the eventing champion on the cigar mold. How do we feel about Tightlines? I feel very passionate about his name. I've always wanted to name an animal fish, like a horse or a dog. I think that's the cutest thing, but it's spelled P-H-I-S-H, which is even cuter because it's like fish but not fish. So I'm going to bank this name in the archives and name one of my pets down the line Fish, because I think that's adorable. So Fish is just a flea bitten gray on the cigar mold. He's really cute, and he comes with the little Cheers to 75 Years blanket. And at BreyerFest a couple weeks ago, they revealed this model in person in box, and his blanket was like wrapped up inside the box, so we won't get blue stains on this guy, which is super great. I love the blanket, and I like him. I think he's cute. I don't know that he will stay a part of my collection per se. I kind of feel like celebration horses are kind of part of the festival and like your time going to BreyerFest, and I feel like I want to use them to gather signatures. So I think that's probably what he will be, because he's white. If he ends up looking really nice, then he may stay in the collection. I like the cigar mold personally. I have a couple. I've reduced the conga down to like just my favorites. And I'm hopeful that he's one of those really nice flea bitten grays, because Breyer does a really amazing flea bitten gray, honestly. If we scroll down, we go to the Break Out the Bubbles. These are the Stablemate celebration horses. So these are the ones you get with your tickets. The packaging is really cute, and these are all based on drinks. We have Bellini, Mimosa, Cava, and Prosecco. Super cute, and I need all of them. I love these so much. I've recently gotten into stablemates, and it's a problem. I have so many all of a sudden, but they're just so easy to collect, and I feel like they did such a good job on all of these. Bellini is on this new Polo Pony mold. I don't love the like impressionistic shading. That's not my favorite, but I think in like small form it's gonna translate okay. This mold is actually really fun in person. It stands a lot better than the original thoroughbred, running thoroughbred. It's Appaloosa. So then we have Mimosa. I don't have an original finish stablemate on this mold yet. I really like this rendition. It's really soft, it's really subtle, really like pretty marking. And these two I'm obsessed with. I love glossy stablemates, which is so weird because I dislike glossy Breyers. I don't really collect them in traditional scale or classic scale, but in stablemate they look like little chinas, and I love that. So this mold that Cava's on is really actually a nice mold in person. I think he photographs kind of wonky, but in person he's really nice. And of course this guy is just... So I will be needing all four of these. Apparently you can buy them in the Breyer store. I'm hoping they don't sell out stupid fast, because I feel like they're going to. But regardless, I should be able to find them secondhand. Usually people are nice to me. Please, somebody sell these to me at cost if I can't get them, because I need them. So I almost bought a VIP ticket just to be able to get these guys, but I waited too long and they sold out. So I had to get a regular ticket, and now I have to fight for my life to get these guys in the store. So if we go back to limited editions, so starting with Bellissima Sapphire, I hope I'm saying that right. She's limited to 2,000 and she is $70 to purchase. She's just all right in my opinion. I've just never been a fan of this mold. I had the original Just a Dream, who was very similar to this. I find some of the newer Breyer chestnuts are a little too orange for my liking. She's a pass for me. I am concerned about variations. I think because this mold has a lot of different tail and head positions, I'm wondering if they're gonna like make them all different and it's gonna be insane. Like, I think that's quite a possibility that could happen. This BreyerFest might be crazy. I'm a little worried. Then we have Halcyon, I don't know. I don't pronounce words like that. Nightlife. He is limited to 2,000 pieces and he's on this new cob mold. I really actually like the mold. I have the Premier Club on this one and I really like him. He's really cool. I think I want this one. I think he's gonna have really nice subtle dappling, which is showing up in the promo pictures. So I'm hoping in real life it'll translate as well. He's got a bi-colored eye. I might get him and repaint the eye. I do that a lot on Breyers that are really nice, and then I'll just repaint the eyes and they look much better. He's just black and a lot of people think that's boring. I personally really like black colored horses and I have a lot of them on some of my favorite molds because I just feel like it accentuates the mold without distracting. So I will likely be trying to obtain one of him. Then we have Game Day Surprise, who's $35 and limited to 1,750 pieces. I have a small conga on this mold and it has kind of a soft spot in my heart because I have a reining horse. I like it. It has some charm to it. This particular horse in real life is amazing. He's this beautiful sooty buckskin color. I feel like Breyer missed the mark a little bit on the color just because it's not 100% buckskin to me. It's giving more like bay. So I'm curious in person if it's gonna look different, but I'll probably be trying to get one of him. I like my classics. I also have a pretty nice little classic collection and they bring me much joy. Then we have Bow and Arrow, who's $80, limited to 2,000 pieces. He is on that Cleveland Bay mold. I'm on the fence about this one. I'm not 100%. I feel like I'm going to end up with him. He's got a really nice paint job, so that gets me. The only thing that I don't love is the like fading in the hair. It doesn't look realistic, and the mane is kind of like flowing back, but the hairlines are like going straight. So I'm curious what that's gonna look like in person. I'm hoping he doesn't look like a Cheeto because sometimes these chestnuts can be a little too orange. It's making me like the mold. I'm probably gonna end up with him as well, which means I'm getting like all of these horses. Next we have the Best of BreyerFest Series 6 stablemates. So they do these every year. They're always based on the different raffle horses of the different year. I love them. This Smart Chick, I don't have a stablemate on him yet, so I really like him. I really like this Palomino rendition on this mold. I really like the Saddlebred as well. The Fjord is kind of on the fence for me. If she's really shiny metallic-y, that turns me off. I don't like the metallic. She'll be one of those if I determine if I like her in person or not, but I do not like the gray. So I will be buying the set and selling the gray. If I can get a hold of these, I'm gonna blow all my money in the Breyer store this year, like yikes. And then they have the online specials, Hoopla, the traditional model, and Shindig, the online stablemate model. So last year, I completely forgot that this was a thing. For whatever reason, the people in the house purchased them all online in a conversation I was clearly not a part of because I completely forgot and I did not get a Blue Zoo and I had to buy them secondhand after the fact. I will not be doing that again. I will be remembering. I'll be setting an alarm on my phone to buy the online horses. I definitely need a Hoopla. Love the Bristol mold and he's a really striking pinto. Shindig is only $15 and limited to 3,000. Love the mold. The Yorg mold in stablemate form is lovely. They fixed the warpy eye. This paint job, yeah, I'm on the fence about him. I think I'll end up just buying one and seeing what he looks like in person. I think he's cute. I just don't know. The markings are a bit like blobby. Maybe because he's small. Is there anything I don't want? Then they have the Party Pal. It's the plushie for the year. He's in a party hat and a party sash. I don't know what they did to this plushie, but the face is not right. I have a plushie from a few years ago. I used to give him like these like horse faces and they were really cute, and this is just the nostrils on the front of the face is traumatizing me slightly. To each their own if you love these guys. And then the last one is Standing Ovation, which is $50, limited to 1,750. He is the crystal in the American Saddlebred mold. One of my personal favorite molds, actually. I don't collect crystals. I find them a little bit wonky. They are a little bit wonky. So I'm gonna probably do a hard pass on him. But I'm waiting for the right mold, you know? Like, I don't know what mold. The Nakota mold. When they make a Nakota crystal, I'll be all over that. Recap, we're skipping this one. We're getting this one, most likely this one, this one, this one, this one. That's how you blow $500 in the Breyer store. Follow me for more tips and tricks. I'm very curious if these are gonna have crazy variations. Because this mold has variations. This mold is new, so it potentially could have variations. I don't think this one does. This guy comes in variations though. He has a braided version. And this guy comes in variations as well. Jorg, as far as we know, does not, but we could have gloss, right? So I am concerned that all of these are gonna have crazy variations to them. Unlike last year, Blue Zeus did not, but the one before did. There was like random blue ones in the mix. So I think it's gonna be a crazy variant year and I'm afraid. Let's move on to what we were all been waiting for, the special run. Da-na-na-na-na. First one is Get This Party Started, limited to 2,300 pieces, $70 each. So this is a black and white Croy, and I think I want this one. I think this is gonna be one of my picks. I really have a soft spot for black and white pinos. I don't know why. They get me every time. Got really pretty markings. I love what they've done, the shading in the tail, but I don't know what this like main thing is where it's like faded. I'm not a fan, and that's what bow and arrow kind of looks like too. So I'm hoping it's like better in person. I'm just hoping that the pinking on the nose and the hooves are like nice, because some of them are like a little too spicy. Not quite the right color, and they like stick out in my collection. Then we have Let the Good Times Roll, limited to 2,500 pieces, $80 each. I love this horse. I'm not a glossy collector, but when it's buckskin and Appaloosa and glossy, I don't know, it just kind of works. I really like him. I really like this mold. He's one of my favorites. I'm very excited about him. I will be obtaining this one. This is one of my picks. Then we have Good Times and Great Friends, which is the Marin full set this year, limited to 2,300 pieces at $85 each. And this is actually really cool because these horses almost match perfectly Bolero that came out on the Fireheart mold. This is like the Marin full, and then Fireheart is the stallion that goes with them. And so Bolero is painted exactly the same shade of red bay as the mare, but it's kind of cool that they could be like a matched set. In terms of collecting for me though, I think she's gonna be a pass because I don't do glossy unless it's like really specific glossy. So like I'm saying, Appaloosa, buckskin, glossy is okay for me. Bay glossy, it's okay. It's not my favorite glossy color, honestly. I do have a Bolero. I've contemplated selling him a few times though because he is glossy and he kind of just like sticks out. I prefer the glossy vintage horses and like really specific colors. I don't know. I'm weird about gloss, okay? I don't know how to explain it. I really like the foal though, so I might try and track a foal down. He would look really cool with Cheveo actually, but I think the mare is going to be a pass for me. I really like the mold. I want more on the mold, but I don't think I want big glossy. I could get another ticket and just get them all. Then we have To the Ties That Bind Us, limited to 2,200 pieces, $75 each. This is the decorator model who's on the silver mold to that Wedgwood blue color, and his blanket is a bunch of little tiny briars, which is so cool. Actually, I love that concept so much. And I've contemplated this horse as well, but he's not my favorite tone that Breyer does. I like the turquoise color they do more, and I'm not a deco collector and I'm refraining from deco collecting, but he's very cool. I think he's going to be very popular. Then we have YOLO, who's a limited to 2,400 pieces, and he's $75. I actually really like him too. I'm like, I don't know, man. I could have all of these, honestly. I like them all. I don't have anything really like violently opposing me to any of these. I think it just comes down to what I want want in my collection in terms of I have a lot of horses already, so I don't want to like crowd my shelves. This guy might end up coming home with me secondhand somewhere. My only concern is that he's chalky. His feathers look like they're painted solid white. Sometimes the chalky doesn't hit with me personally. Sometimes these dapples can look a little like crazy too, so if there's like a really nice copy on the secondhand market, perhaps. Then we have the Seize the Day surprise, which is a surprise. We never know what it's going to be. It's limited to 7,800 pieces and $85 each. That's crazy. That's so many. So everybody gets a surprise, I guess. Yeah, we never know. My prediction is that it's Brady, and then everything is just going to go. There's people on the internet that go crazy in depth about the celebration horses and the surprise horses and the special runs, and like they calculate and annualize and make sure that like they haven't come out in like the last 5 years. Like there's a pattern that's occurred with a lot of these, but I feel like they're gonna break the pattern this year. I feel like it's just gonna be full send out the gate. We don't know what's gonna happen, so who knows? Maybe they're gonna throw in like more than one mold. That would be crazy. Then we have Hats Off to You, limited to 2,500 pieces and $70 each. Old Timer mold, and he comes with 2 hats, his regular hat and a party hat. Yes, just yes. I really like this mold. I think he has a ton of character. I really want to redo one. That's one of the horses that I actually want to take on as a project. I wanted to add one of these guys to my collection, and I originally wanted the Dapple Gray Starman, and I almost bought one at a point, but then this guy came out and I was like, well, obviously I need him because he's buckskin with a blanket. It's perfect. So I will be definitely trying to obtain him because I do want myself an old timer. I love that he also comes with a party hat. I'm really excited about this one. I really like him. Not everybody likes vintage molds, and I don't love vintage molds either. I like them better with modern paint jobs, so this one will be really fun. And then we have The Future is Bright, limited to 2,200 pieces, $75 each. It's the new Bandolero mold, Creole, I don't know how to say it. I'm not going to attempt to say it. It's a new mold, but a different mane we're seeing for the first time. So the original had like a different hairdo, but this guy has funky hair happening. I actually like this hair variation a lot more than the original, and I don't mind the sculpture. I actually like him with this new hair, but I don't like the paint job. I think with these colors, Breyer gets really fish scaly in their dapples and really out of control. And I don't like that they just like are on the barrel, like especially on this side, they're on the barrel, but then like there's chunks of blank space in between. And I just feel like on these models, sometimes it can feel very like that. Like there's just chunks of dapples on like a yellow colored horse. So he's a pass for me, but I am excited to see this mold like this, and I think in a different color variation I will probably obtain at least one of them in my future, but this one is not it. The future is not bright for me. And finally, last but not least, we have Life's a Journey, which is limited to 2,000 pieces, $65 each, and this is the animal. They always release at least one not horse. So this is the collie dog, who honestly is kind of derpy. His face is like kind of funny to me. I don't collect dogs, and I do really like collies. Like I like lassie dogs. I don't love how they've painted this one for some reason. I think it's like the face. I don't know. I don't collect dogs. So this is like an easy pass for me. I have 4 tickets, and I don't know if I'm gonna get them because it is a lotto, but my picks as it stands are Get This Party Started, Let the Good Times Roll, I'm gonna go for a surprise, and Hats Off to You. And then potentially I will try to find a YOLO depending what he looks like in person. Potentially this set, hard to say. My concerns with all of these are that these are all kind of molds with like high level of alteration. Troy doesn't have any variation, but you know, they do usually do like a matte glossy split on at least one of these, if not like deco or something. This guy definitely has variation of his hair, so I think it's going to be a braided version or a long mane version. These guys, I'm not sure if they have variations in them or not, but we could see color variation. Silver also doesn't have variations to him, but he's the deco, so who knows. This mold does have a lot of variations to him, different head positions, different manes and tails. He's modifiable. This guy's not. This guy we did see with the new mane for the first time. So I think we're going to see some crazy variations happening here. I'm going to be having a good BreyerFest year in terms of purchases because I want everything this year, which is out of control. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed listening to this, checking out my opinion. If you wanted my opinion, nobody asked for that, I know. So yeah, it's going to be a really fruitful BreyerFest for me if we end up with everything that I say I am anticipating. I will be having a shopping spree in the store for sure, and then potentially finding some of these in the Clarion. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know for sure. I have to fit everything in a suitcase, but I'm excited about the festival. I'm excited about all these runs. The stablemates are amazing. I'm really excited about a lot of the special runs. I think we're going to see some crazy variations this year. I hope you enjoyed listening to this. Let me know if this is something you enjoyed and would like to see more. You can leave a comment below if that's the case. Be sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe to this channel. You know the drill. I have Patreon, Facebook, all the things. I hope to see all of you guys at BreyerFest in person again this year. Don't be afraid to say hi. I'll be in my DeeJayBe merch. For everybody online, I hope it's a wonderful festival again. It's always a blast. I very much look forward to it. So thank you so much for watching. It's been an awesome time and happy BreyerFest.